Hey guys, this is actually the first video I've had in Jarrett.
Alright, so this right here is what we call our map rock. 400 years ago, the conquistadors carved a partial map of the cave. Right here is the entrance to the cave, and it follows along all around here until you get to right here, and this section right here is the council room where they stayed. Now, of course, people, they ask, well, how do you know that this is the map? Well, each little curve you see in here is the exact same as is the cave. And these spots over here, it's been sitting out here for 400 years, so it's got to have some weathered spots. And if you look here, you can see each individual chip and chisel mark the conquistadors made so long ago. Yeah. Now, the cave lay undiscovered for about 200 years after the conquistadors. There was a man, we do not know his name, he came over here from Madrid, Spain, and around 1895, he was a known traveler. He came through here looking for the cave. He had various maps with him, including a map of this area. He hired a bunch of local kids and told them to look for a horseshoe-shaped indent along the bluff line. When they found that, they were instructed to dig down. So when they dug down, they discovered a huge boulder. They removed that boulder and found the entrance to the cave. So that man lived here until about the fall of 1896. Then he left. However, in his time here, he did make a map of his own. However, he stopped at a certain point. Now that point he stopped at, he told the kids that when they found that, to send word back to him, and either he himself would come back or he would send someone back to the cave. However, that was never done because he did fall ill and die. We were able to track him back down to a place just south of Oklahoma City called Pauls Valley. That is where he has been laid to rest. We do not know his name, so we refer to him as the Foreign Weary Traveler. That is what his grave is marked as, and we don't have his map either because the last known place of that map was with him, so we believe it was buried with him. Alright, you guys ready to go in?
No.
Alrighty, follow me this way.
I've already begun.
Hey.
He's ready to go and you're wanting to go.
Alright, so all of you guys been inside a cave before? You guys want to bring flashlights in, they're more than welcome. Yeah, flashlights, cameras, all that stuff is more than welcome inside the cave. We won't see any bats today, so the flashlights aren't going to bother him. Now, before I go in, I want to go over some rules. Don't touch anything in the cavern. The natural oils in your skin will kill it, and of course, we don't want to kill anything. No food or drinks. You guys want water, bring in, perfectly fine. No tobacco, no vaping, no spitting, no gum, all that good stuff. If you guys get chilly easily, you guys have a jacket, I would run and grab that before we go in. It saves about 55 in there, so
I'll be alright.
Be alright? Awesome. And then, of course, lastly, please stay with me because I don't want to lose you. And if I do, I'm not responsible for accidents. Alright, guys, watch your head as we go in.
I know. Pew!
And I am locking us in and locking us out, so the last chance to turn around.
I've got my light out, plus I can point.
Alright, guys, you want to stop at the beginning of that handrail for me? They won't bite, I promise.
Ooh, so this must be where the dripping I heard earlier came from.
These patch here. Alright, now before we go too much further in, some fun facts I want to tell you about our cave. This one's very unique. It is one of the only ones we'll travel up into. Most caves you travel down into or straight into, but it's one of the only ones you'll be traveling up into. Now this is also what we call a maze cave. If you look right down here, you guys in the back can see it on your way up. This tunnel right back here branches off into 4 others all by itself. That's why, you know, we emphasize on staying with me, because you're lost, and I'm not coming back for you.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
we
big
also
old
have 3 levels in our cave. An upper, a middle, and a lower. We're only going to be exploring part of the middle today, but the lower one actually has natural springs and lakes and rivers and things in it.
Ooh.
How do we see that one?
You know.
I've had to boat across the lake.
If you ask Paul really nicely and had some diving equipment and a license, he might let you down here. Or you can come work for us. We're short on people. So if you guys want a job,
Wait,
please.
I think that might be where the 4th exit is. It just
Yeah.
might be a theory of mine.
You know, you could be right. 400 years ago, you know, all changes. All right, guys, as we go up, please watch your step and watch your heads.
Then there won't be an issue for watching my head.
Yep.
Get me on this.
Yeah, we had a guy in here my first week. He was back towards the back of the cave, farther than the tour, and his head was bald, and he just scuffed it and hit like a big old gash, bleeding. And we're like, we'll get you a bandage. He's like, don't even worry about it. I was like, you have like blunt force trauma to the head.
Yeah.
You're just fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, you're hurt, bud.
All right, you want to help me out really fast? Press that green button for me.
Okay. Put my flashlight down first. Bop.
All right.
Bada bing,
So
bada boom.
some more fun facts about our cave. It's obviously very, very old. Now, of course, this used to be the bottom of the ocean millions of years ago. So do you guys want to guess what type of rock this is? Yes, it is limestone. So limestone is a sedimentary rock. So that means all the plants and animals and silt at the bottom of the ocean millions of years ago have been pressed together over and over and over again over time. And that's why you see all the layers in the rock and why we have all the levels. Alright, do you guys know what a trilobite is?
No.
Maybe? Anybody?
Bacteria?
That's that.
No.
Bug? It's like a bug.
That's that little bug.
Kind of like a bug. So
Blech.
these guys kind of look like a horseshoe crab in today's time. Lived at the bottom of the ocean millions of years ago. They actually predate the dinosaurs, I believe, about 55 million years. So, you know, obviously super old. And you guys look right here, in the middle of my flashlight. We'll get a better view once we head down in.
That
That's
looks
our
like
trilobite right there. Kind of looks like a little bug. Alright, since I do have a big group, I'm going to split you guys in half. So half of you guys are going to go down at one time, the other half's going to stay up here.
ooh. I actually want to travel down there for more content.
Alright, guys. And split.
Huh?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Me first.
Oh, there's a trilobite.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we're going to come down. 3 or 4 more.
Oh, wow.
Icky.
Now, once it opens up in there, look up to your right.
I'm already looking up. And then probably that in the middle with the
Alright, now that spot up there you see, that is what we call our bridal's veil.
Whoa. Yeah.
Neat.
It's like
Now that up there is an onyx formation. Most people will tell you that onyx forms 1 cubic inch every 100 years.
That's crazy.
So that one's gonna be pretty old for how big it
Yeah.
is.
almost looks like bones in a way.
And you guys will be able to see more onyx up around the corner. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're good.
Oh, nice.
Claustrophobic.
Oh, yeah, good. Those are sweet.
That's awesome. Yeah, there. Oh, yeah, it's straight in.
Hey, what's that over there? Boom.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright. Moving on up. 50.
Ugh. squishy.
Good. Alright. You ready to go and look? You're going with us. Come on. Swipe your head. Just a couple steps. And even I have to turn my
How big is you?
It's not too bad. It opens up in there.
It gets
Just
bigger.
feet squat.
Yeah, and up there to your right, guys, up there is that onyx formation, the bridal's veil. Keep walking.
What the heck?
How was it? Did you guys like it? Was it cool?
Yeah, but what the heck is that over there?
I will talk about that on our way back.
Okay then.
Alright, somebody want to press that red button for me?
Last one out, turn off the light.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, guys,
Nice.
up this way.
Careful, this is a little bit slippery. It might look like it rained in here.
Ooh.
Acclimated.
Oh yeah, the owner Paul, he walks backwards like half a tour, and I'm like,
Yeah.
alright, can everybody in the back see up here? Yeah,
No, I'm
just
thinking
forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
lot of it, probably.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Those are stalagmites, aren't they?
Alright, do you guys know the difference between stalactites and stalagmites?
Stalactites hang from the ceiling while stalagmites are on the ground.